Hello, how you guys doing? Hope this message makes you well in good health. I came to address the current politics, the current politicking that we are currently experiencing across Edo State. The same politics have been played in the state level, the federal level that has never yield fruit for us. Today, Nigeria is divided across any line you can even think of. Religion, tribe, ethnic. That's what have destroyed Nigeria to what it is today. What is really, what I don't want to understand is, why are we trying to bring that politics into Edo State? We have enjoyed unity for years. We have never had any tribal issue in Edo State. We have never had any religious issue in Edo State, no ethnic issue. But since Monday Okpebholo became the governor of the state, I understand some faction of the state are trying to play the political and tribal card. This will never yield fruit for us. It is very dangerous. We are trading towards the dangerous part. It will not yield fruit, right? No matter who is the president, the governor of the state, the Edo man, the Benin man is always in power. Because if they are not vice, they are the governor. Lucky Benin did 80 years in power. Obaseki did 8 years in power. Those are the Benins. When Oshomole was the governor, a Benin man was the vice. Right? Now that an Isha man is the governor, Benin man is still the vice. That's how close the Benin are in power. Today, the political leader, the religious leader of Edo State is still about Benin. He's the father of all. He has huge influence in the Edo State politics. Right? That's how powerful the Benin are in Edo State. Now, why are we trying to divide the state because of politics, because of our selfish gain? Why are we trying to bring our dirty linen before the whole state? I see a lot of people trying to portray the Esa man as his enemy. The Esa man is never your enemy. We are one. We've lived together for ages. We must learn to live together and ignore our excesses. Nobody's perfect. Imperfection is nothing before man. We can never be perfect, right? We've lived together in times immemorial. We should always try to live together now. And one of the things I've seen that's creating havoc, creating problems in the internet is about this Afem Esan state. Afem Esan state did not just start today, if you don't know. This proposal was brought before years ago. For one reason or the other, it was dropped. So don't think it just happened because this Esa man is in power. It has been something that was proposed and later abandoned, right? When this thing was proposed, most of us were not even born at that time. We should know that, right? We should shun this division that some people are playing because they are not the one in power. Power is transit. Tomorrow, this man will no longer be there. The power will definitely go back to Benin or Auchi. But no matter who is in the helm of affair, the Benis are always the one in power. We should always understand that, right? Even today, the project that Monday Okpebholo is doing is majorly in Benin. Where I come from, we are not experiencing this huge development like it is happening in Benin. When Obaseki was in power, little or nothing was done across Esan land. The only thing that was done in Esan land was to destroy the university. We don't know what happened that time. When Oshomole was in power, same thing happened. Oshomole was the worst. Oshomole did not do anything in Esan land. We all know this, right? But the development is always domiciled in Benin. Every government wants to work because Benin are the majority and Benin is the capital. We all see this. Why are you people trying to play the tribal card? None of the Esa man is the power. This is really not good for us. We have enjoyed unity. We are trying to bring the problems that bedeviled Nigeria, that have broken Nigeria into what it is today. We're trying to bring it to the state level. Right? Even now that the governor is working, let me tell you, the vast majority of the Esan are not benefiting from this government. That's the reality. Because he's working in his village. The governor is building in his village. The officer is building in his own village. Right? Even the proposed stadium that he said he wants to build is in his own village. The conference center is in his own village. I cannot tell you one major project that the governor has done in Epoma. And the capital of Esan is Epoma and Uromi. Right? There's no big projects going on in those places. Come to Benin. Benin is like a construction site now. Everything is currently going on. They are tying almost everywhere. Go around Benin, you see what the governor is doing. The fact that you may say you don't like the governor, but you cannot take one thing away from the governor. He's doing projects. He might not be doing well when it comes to security. We all know that. But when it comes to education, he has reformed a lot of schools. Infrastructure, he's doing marvelously well when it comes to infrastructure. We must all know this. We should throw away sentiments. Even today, I can categorically tell you that the governor is not making any decision on his own. There are people, the Benins, who are power brokers in this government, who are making decisions. You should all try and understand this before you just sit down and start bringing sentiment and politics into this. All right? Like I told you before, the governor is majorly doing work in Benin and in his village. The vast Esan are not benefiting more from the government now. We hope maybe in the future he will bring development to the main town, because if you, like you know, a lot of Ekman for years, just imagine 8 plus 8, that's 16 plus 8. A place, a region was abandoned for that long. Most of the road that we enjoy in Ekman was done by Ali. Those roads are fading away. Right? I did one video since I was born. When I was growing up in Ekman, I never for once see any project that was going on in this land. None was going on. The school failed, the road failed. It's now that we are trying to see little development, and some people are not happy with development. We cannot grow like this. We should always try to be our brother's keeper. Right? We should be our brother's keeper. The fact that you don't like this man does not mean that everything the man is doing is bad. And so someone actually make a reference to the Edo Traditional Forum and what happened in that forum. Right? If you listen to that, some of the complaint they made, it was a valid complaint. It was a valid complaint that they are not carried along when it comes to governance. We all know that. Right? But the only way I will actually fought them is they should have taken the complaints to the Oba Benin, who is the traditional head. Right? That's the only way I will just find issue. Right? But apart from that, their complaints are very valid. It's very valid. And you should understand that even in that meeting, the kings there were not just Esan king. They do not king. We're also there. That means it is a uniformed information. You must know all this and know peace. Right? My closest friends are the Benins. I've lived among the Benin for years. We have never had one issue. That's why I'm very, very concerned. And people are trying to cause issue between the Benins and the Esan. We are one. And the Oba of Benin is the royal father of all. Thank you and have a blessed day.